Hey guys, what's up? It's Mighty Mites 98 and welcome to the Northern Hub and this new series of mine that I will usually upload on Fridays, but this might not be a Friday. I don't know, because it took a really long time to do and render and edit and stuff. But anyways, what this is a let's build. It's Let's Build the Northern Hub, as you could probably tell by the title and stuff. But I guess I'll just start telling you guys what I'm doing right here. I'm basically just outlining the for where the mountains are gonna be. I'm not doing walls for the Northern Hub. I'm sort of doing like a icy mountain range. Yeah, as you can tell there, I was like kind of like, what the fuck? There's a plains biome right next to it. I'm like, no, there can't be. But in the future, the snow tends to be very annoying, and also the trees were really annoying. I had to like burn them down and chop them up with my bare hands, of course. But the snow proves to be very annoying with some of the world edit stuff, like the smooth tool glitches out all the snow, and I'll talk about that in a little bit here. Now, as you can see, I'm starting to add like sort of a second layer. I add like 5 more layers onto the first layer, and I'm trying to go on the outer ring of it instead of the inner ring, so I can have more room inside to make like more of like to have more room for a city sort of thing. Yeah, there's that tricky ravine there. Yep, you can see here that I was like now on my 4th or 5th layer. Some of the stuff was uneven, but that's all. And as you can see right here, I kind of marked out some thicker areas where I was going to build the 2 main mountains. I picked out 2 areas to just build like 2 bigger mountains that stood out from just the mountain range. That was going to be all the way around the Northern Hub. And I'm just adding like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's 5 now. Yeah, 5 layers I think I was adding there. Oh wow, it's going faster than I thought. World Edit Pro right here. And no animals were harmed in the making of this video, of course. That's not pork chops you see right there. It's just nothing. Yeah, but I had to make this 4 times the original speed. This was about 2 hours of original footage, maybe a little less than that. But I had to do it 4 times the speed. Maybe it was only an hour of original footage. Yeah, more tree trouble. I'm breaking down the tree at supersonic speeds. But yeah, it was probably actually an hour of footage, but I had to, well, probably an hour and a half of footage because I cut a bunch of parts still, and I just engulfed a tree in a huge stone sphere and more cows and stuff. Yeah, and I'm getting closer to the plains biome, so I got kind of like kind of pissed. Yeah, trying to just fill that hill in right there, just to try to make it more natural. And I got myself stuck in a stone sphere. So yeah, I'm right here. I'm almost made a full circle for, I'm pretty sure this is the last layer. And right here we're going to another one. And this is where I start making just the first part of the first mountain. So what I did is I just like sort of outlined it in a circle and just filled it in. I'd outline it and then I'd fill in the small part of the circle. And then we go to where I'm almost at the top here. Told you the mountains weren't like that big, but I made them like, I just wanted to make them big enough to make them more pronounced from the other mountain, like the other mountain ranges that were just like sort of meant to be a wall. These were just meant to be like 2 sort of more like aesthetic mountains in a way. Right here I'm starting to smooth the mountain down. For some reason I chose to smooth the mountain down before I put the snow caps on at the top. After doing the Let's Build, after doing all the mountains, even the second mountain, I like thought it might have been easier just to like do it all in one go, like smooth the snow and the mountain at the exact same time. But I guess I just wanted to smooth the stone first, and then, as you can see, I think I'll cut to it in a little bit. The snow, I do a separate smoothing. But yeah, I was just filling in the mountain here as we go, just to make it look better. Yeah, I think I paused there for something. Yeah, but I was usually talking with like Nick, or John Michael, or no, NorthernHub people don't know John Michael yet. But my friend John Michael, still trying to make the mountain just a bit more defined and stuff. Adding more, yeah, there's the snow. It starts right now. The dreaded snow with the smooth tulip. Ugh. It picked at my OCD. I don't have OCD for anything else, but Minecraft, I have like Minecraft OCD. Yeah, here we go. Now it cut to where I just add the polar caps, snow cap for the mountain, and yeah, I smoothed it out separately. But more into the building process, it really just pricks at my OCD, the freaking snow. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm still trying to sort of fix the mountain just to like make the snow look a bit better. Just trying to smooth it out and stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I just had to fill some in manually, and that was mountain. And I'm pretty sure I'm by the second mountain now. The site of the second mountain. Let me scroll down. I'm just like commentating over the like timeline of the video right now. And then I'm gonna edit the voice in. Yeah, I think this is the second mountain. Should be. That wasn't a pig being killed right there. Of course not. But anyways, yeah, there. See, in this one was a bigger mountain, so what I decided to do is I just decided to make a big circle around, and then I filled in the circle. Like, I made a big circle around the edge to make it where it was still like a sloping mountain, but then I just filled in the middle because it seemed like easier at the time. Just engulf that tree in like stone. And as you can see, oh, I cut right there, I guess. Yeah, I just cut to where I add the snow on, I guess. Itchy nose. Again, I just add the snow on. I think I did better on the second mountain, but I mean, that's I guess that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to do better on the second time. But like, yeah, sometimes the smooth tool isn't the best, and I have to add just like a couple snow blocks in by hand. By manual labor in Minecraft. Oh, it's so bad. Right here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give the regular mountain range, more height. I'm not making it as high as the regular mountains, but I'm giving it just a bit more height. So what I did is I went around. It was wide enough to where I could go around both edges. I could go around right and left with like a brush sphere, size like 4, I think, size 4 or 5. I could go around both the left and right edges, and then I go back and fill in the middle, but I think I cut out me filling in the middle because this is kind of like repetitive work. Yeah. My new laptop, or sort of new laptop, has like problems loading, rendering like the chunks and stuff. I don't know why. Oh, this is where it starts. This is really where it started picking on like my OCD. I had to pick at every single piece of glitched out snow. It pissed me off so much. Oh man. After a while, I just decided to fuck it. Oh, I sort of got stuck there. I was just like, screw that snow. Yeah, even just like, you literally have to like stand on the chunk for it to render. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but especially in like huge builds like this, but I get over it. Yeah, see, like, I eventually learned to like leave it alone sometimes, but it's still really, okay, maybe I didn't leave it alone there. Like, I think I learned how to like make it not get glitched out as much most of the time, but we'll see. Yeah, I still couldn't stand it. I was like, damn, snow. I thought it would, and I tried, one time I tried logging out of the world and I logged back in, and I was like, oh, I'd assume it'd like reload the chunk and it would fix it, but nope. Even when I like reloaded the chunk, you can reload your chunks with F3 and A. I believe that's what John Michael told me. Yeah, he knows stuff. So yeah, I'm just smoothing the inside edge of the mountains right here. And glitched out snow that I'm just ignoring. Yeah, I think, yeah, see them in the flowers. Oh, I tried to save the pig there. Yeah, I was too late though. Yeah, the flowers started glitching out and stuff too. That really pissed me off. And I skipped like a whole section. I'm like, oh, it looks fine. I don't really give a shit. I don't need more glitched out stone. Now I'm pretty sure I'm doing like the outside of the mountain. So excellent. And more glitched out snow made me happy. I thought I learned to leave it alone after a while. Oh yeah, more trees. Insane chopping ability to trees. So I was doing something there. And then here, what we do, what I did, what I did is I came on top of the mountains after I rendered them, because I for some reason World Edit glitched out, and I had to go back and reinstall it. I'm pretty sure at this part, like before this part, I had to go back and reinstall it for some reason. I'm not sure why, but like it just stopped working. But what we're doing is we're smoothing out the top of the mountain so that it doesn't really look like it was made out of spheres. Because, well, like, I couldn't really, I was like really tired of freaking placing spheres and stuff, so I didn't really feel like adding a middle to it, and I didn't want it to like overpower the mountains that were supposed to overpower the mountain range. So I didn't want to add too much height to it, so I just decided to make it sort of like this instead. Just like flatten out the top of it like this. Like with the smooth tool, it actually didn't turn out that bad. So I'm just smoothing all the sides of the mountain range here. And I'm pretty sure we're going to cut to a different part here in a second. Yeah, actually surprisingly this was like the easiest part. It made me happy, because all I had to do is just like go backwards and smooth everything, which is surprisingly very easy. Oh yeah, all I was going for here is to make sure that it doesn't look like it's made with spheres. See, like that. Just getting rid of all like the sphere look of it. Right there, I probably skipped some stuff, but whatevs. Yeah, I got pretty close to the plains biome right there. I was actually surprised when I started going around. I thought I was pretty well in, and it was a large biome too, and I thought I was pretty well into it. Enough that more glitch shots now. Yeah, I changed my speed there. That's a very useful tool with World Edit. Oh yeah, and then in the middle of the build it snowed, but I turned it off, but it still snowed in this one chunk, and so that I'm pretty sure it glitched out all the snow on the mountains I smoothed there. And what I did here is I just let it snow and stuff. But anyways guys, now the mountains are made for the NorthernHub. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please subscribe to the NorthernHub. Leave a like and stuff, leave a comment, giving me maybe some suggestions for what to do next. And go check out my channel too. I'd love you guys I do Minecraft and stuff, and I'm uploading more of these hopefully on Fridays. I might upload this one. This might be uploaded Wednesday or Thursday this week. But go check out my channel for Minecraft. I do survival games. I do stuff with my friends. I do stuff with like Nick and Luke, our technical guy. And I was gonna record some Skyblock Warriors and stuff today. Didn't get a chance. So whatevs. Anyways, guys, I hope to see you later at the Northern Hub. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Bye.